familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hey everybody, Zach here at the Goat Guys, and whoa, wait a minute. This isn't my channel. Yeah, that's right. You're on the right channel, don't worry. Today I'm doing a guest upload on Jinzo&Tonic's channel. So I really appreciate the opportunity, guys. Thank you so much for that, and be sure to subscribe to them, obviously. They're probably the best goat channel on YouTube. And I hope you'd consider subscribing to my channel, which I'm sure he'll put in the description. So yeah, let's get into this. This is just standard goat control. This is the deck that, like, in my locals I'm known for. And yeah, so let's start. So, for like boss monsters, we play the 1 BLS, and then 2 copies of Air Knight Parshath. To put it pretty simple, I'm not a fan of Jinzo in this deck, and I really don't like Zaborg either, because of a couple scenarios that have happened. Mainly, well, with Jinzo, I just don't like not being able to use my traps. Like, but with Zaborg in this deck specifically, there have been situations where we're late in the game, I can just put the game away by summoning a Parshath. My 1 Parshath's gone. I draw the Zaborg, my opponent has no monsters on field, so I can't really tribute summon it because it has to pop itself. So that's my reasoning for playing the 2 Parshaths. BLS is just BLS, so yeah. For some more, like, I guess, aggressive cards, I don't know how else to call them, we play 1 Breaker, 1 Blade Knight. Shout out to my locals for not knowing how to price cards, Mr. and Blade Knight. And then the 1 Kaiko. I love these 3 a lot. Breaker's just a staple card in goat control, but these 2 I don't necessarily see all the time. So I just like Kaiko for the Chaos matchup. So this is more of a local area kind of thing. A lot of people play Chaos where I'm at. And I've always played Blade Knight in my goat control. I'm just like that weird person who does that. So yeah, that's my reasoning there. For the Spirit monsters, we play 3. The 2 Tsukiyomi and the 1 Azure Priest. This card is just really good. It punishes goats, and that's the main reason I play it. Tsukiyomi, just you abuse your flip monsters. The card is incredible. It's a dark. This is a light. So, you know, these are immediately fine in the graveyard because they make your BLS live. Great set of cards. I'm going to apologize for the common tribe infecting virus. I lost my super, apparently. I have no clue where that went. And, sorry, this isn't the World Championship secret, Sinister Serpent. I don't have that kind of money. This is the most standard, double, card set in GOAT. I don't really know what else to say about these. Then for the last 2, non-flip monsters, we play the DD Warrior Lady and Sangan. Again, I don't really know what else to say. Sangan is Sangan, and DD Warrior Lady just outs so many problems. So I play a little bit bigger of a flip engine than a lot of Go Control decks too. Most people only play like maybe 5, maybe 4, but I'm playing 6. So I play double Dekoichi, double Magician of Faith, and then again, sorry for commons, but I don't have that kind of money. 2 copies of Merchant. I think these are the best 6 flips for Goat Control. Another card that I've been messing around with in my Goat Control lists are Morphing Jar, because Morphing Jar is really good. But I just think this is the optimal. It's lights, dark, again, abuse your spells. Everyone knows what Merchant does. Everyone knows what Dekoichi does. Alright, so let's start with spells. This is, I know a lot of people go with, you know, like the Trinity, but this is the Power 5. Greed, Duo, Charity, Premature Burial, and Snatch Steal. I prefer the Power 5. I like the name Trinity and everything, but Power 5 just sounds better to me. And these, in my opinion, are the best 5 spells in the format. All of them are just so game-changing half the time. No explanation is really needed for that one either. For other spells, sorry I can't afford supers, but 3 Metamorphosis, and then I'm playing a heavier Scapegoat count, so I play the full 3. I know a lot of people are only playing 2, but again, I think 3 is very good. And I just like seeing this card because it saves your ass so many times. And then the 3 Metamorphosis are just obviously staple in Goat Control to go into Thousand Eyes Restrict. So for other spells, we play Double Book of Moon, Double Noble Mana Crossout, Heavy, and MST. Again, I think this is just really standard. So some people don't play 2 Book of Moon. I know a lot of people are playing it at 1. Nomadic Cross as a staple, and then these 2 are more limited staples. I don't consider these 2 as part of like what would be the Power 5 because there are decks that don't play these cards, which is interesting, but noted. Alright, last but not least, for the main deck, we'll do the traps. So 2 Sakuretsu armor, Mirror Force, Torrential, Ring, Call, and Dust Tornado. Yeah, sorry I don't have the expensive Super Sakuretsu armors or the original Super Dust Tornado. It just kind of is how it is. I think this is a great spell trap count. Like, it gives you enough traps that you see them, but not too many to clog hands and not too little to not see them. The only trap I ever considered bumping up, well, that I can bump up, I considered bumping this to 2, but that's so niche sometimes. It's just like sometimes when a lot of people are playing more trap-heavy decks at locals, I'm like, dang, I really wish I had a second Dust Tornado. So I will not show you the entirety of my Fusion deck. For those of you who saw my old Goat Control profile on my channel back like a year ago, I showed like 50-something extra deck cards, but I'll show you the important ones just for time's sake. We're already almost at 7 minutes. 3 of the guy. This is Thousand Eyes Restrict. Everyone knows what he does. He is the ideal part of Goat Control. And he's also a dark, so for logistical reasons, it's pretty cool. For the 3, I play this one. I think this is... I play this one because it's the highest attack point. Level 3. For level 4, I play the Darkfire. You can play Carbonala Warrior. I just can't find mine, so we're just going to roll with this. Like, I think I know where the Carbonala Warrior is. I was using it as an instant fusion target in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just never moved it. So the 5s are your probably most versatile meta targets. So you got Dark Bolter, Reaper on the Nightmare, Fiend Skull, and Guiltia. So my thought process on Guiltia is it's a light. And I like Guiltia, so it's kind of like on Dueling Book, you only get 15 slots, and this is always my 15th slot. I think it's kind of funny. But these cards are incredible right here. For level 6s, I have 3 to show you. Those being Ojama King, Ryu Senshi, and Darkblade the Dragon Knight. This is more of a meme than anything, but it's really funny that it has come up in a match before where I've summoned this. After my opponent has already used their BLS and their cards to out this, I just sat on it until he decked out. So that was pretty funny. And how did I summon this? Just by taking a Monarch. Because I know this main deck doesn't play 6s, but you do play Snatch Steal. So, I mean, always having some extra targets is always a good thing. Which is why we play Last Warrior. It's level 7. I know there's not a lot of level 7s that are incredibly notable in the format, because most of them are for Crane Gate, and of course, my favorite level 7 that I've also been kind of testing in and out of Go Control as a funny, like, not a tech, but like as a just in theory thing, is Tractor Dragon. So I figured I'd just show you those real quick. Okay, anyway. That's like something I was testing a little bit off and on. Like, I wouldn't take it to an event or anything, but I think it is pretty cool. So Master of Oz, because again, I like this guy, and usually you do have extra deck space. And last but not least, to turn your opponent or your BLS into, you have Gatling Dragon. This card's pretty good. You very rarely make it, because usually if you summon BLS, there's a good chance you're winning the game. But summoning this to just kind of push is pretty funny when you're playing casually. And this is a card I would never take out, because again, if your opponent summons a BLS, there's nothing stopping you from damn it, sorry about that. From Snatch Stealing it, attacking with the BLS or banishing something with it, and then metaing it into this. And yeah, that's it for my Goat Control deck profile. I hope you guys did enjoy the list. If you guys have suggestions for me, I'm always listening for those. Be sure to subscribe to Jinzo&Tonic's channel, as I really appreciate, again, them for letting me have that guest upload. Also, consider subscribing to my channel if you like my content that you've seen here. And, you know, because it's obviously GOAT format, let me show you my favorite GOAT format card. Bye, everybody!